I'm saying? I gotta timestamp it so that I don't get confused. Production. Moral of the story, ladies. Because y'all know I cut the segment out from the. So, yo, the art of not giving up. Is that what Manson? Something? Manson? Yo, shout out. What the Manson? You know what I'm saying? Fuck, man, we got co-pilot right here. Why we being lazy?
Hi there, SSUBB.
Yo, who wrote the art of not giving a fuck? Yo. Oh, man.
Hey there, SSUBB. What's on your mind today?
Who wrote the book, The Art of Not Giving a Fuck, or Not Giving a Damn, or something like that?
The book you're thinking of is The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, and it was written by Mark Manson. So,
Manson. You know what I'm saying? Mark Manson done, you know what I'm saying? He done showed you the code, at least. Okay. Let me summary. What spoiler alert. If you ain't read the book and you're still curious, you better go.
hi SSUBB.
You better pause the video right now and go check the book yourself. Yo, okay, do you mind giving me a quick summary of The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck by Mark Manson's book?
Sure thing, let's break it down. So Mark Manson's whole deal in The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck is basically about choosing what you care about. He's saying, look, life is short, you only have so much energy, so focus on the stuff that really matters to you and let the rest go. Instead of endlessly chasing a perfect life, it's about figuring out what values you actually want to stand by and not sweating the rest.
Not sweating the rest, not sweating the small stuff. I don't know where I heard the not sweating the small stuff. I like that more. Yo, people are way too self-conscious. Deserve the boom. Way too self-conscious, bro. Why? And I know y'all don't got those kind of answers, but it's like, yo, think about it, bro. You know what I'm saying? You want to care about things that you're not supposed to care about. That's why it trips you up. You know what I'm saying? Things like rehearsing what you about to say to that girl. Listen to me, my boy. Just fucking be yourself. And I know, yo, these is cliches that are overused. Things like be yourself, but I cannot stress this enough. Nothing can help you more than being yourself, especially in this modern day and age. Everybody is performative. Let's start there. Everybody's performative. This whole thing is a performance. You know what I'm saying? That's why you do the rehearsals. It's a performance. What do people do to execute the best performance? They rehearse. I'm sorry, Stacy. Can you Yo, what am I gonna say? Damn. Yo, Stacy. Yo, Maratando. Yo. I mean. Oh my, Mariah, come please. Damn. Good morning, Mariah. How did? That's a rehearsal, bro. Like you performing. Nigga, you about to go perform. You know what I'm saying? And obviously now you got to select the best take, the best performance. That's pressure, nigga. Because you gotta have the script down packed. You gotta have the performance to execute. And you gotta make sure that you know what I'm saying? You receive the results that you want to receive from the audience of one, which is the person that you're trying to impress. Like, of course you're gonna crumble under that pressure, bro. If you want to go there and prank your, okay, this is a crush example. If you want to go there, nigga, prank your crush on some, like, you go there, you let out a little quick fart, you're like, damn, you did that. I mean, that's a fucked up one, though. Don't do that, bro. It's 2025. You know what I'm saying? It's not back then no more, where you like, oh, you're the one that farted, blah blah blah, and then it's like, nah, and then I don't think people laugh at that kind of shit though. Yo, I don't know why I said that, but you know what I'm saying? Be yourself, bro. If you're like too nervous that you, and look, man, I get the whole thing of people being in their own head, right? Because it's necessary at the same time. People are developing egos, you know what I'm saying? An ego is necessary for your existence, by the way. It's just how people just, it's kind of like how people misuse a tool. They misuse their ego, and then the whole egotistic and overly work over here. I'm trying to work over here. Niggas out here making them. My bad. Anyway, You know what I'm saying? The whole egotistical talk and no, you need that. You know what I'm saying? And therefore, people are in their head as to how they have to appear. I'm saying out in public. For one, we do have to consider the fact that others don't know you, dog. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody don't know you. People don't know you, dog. You feel me? Now, when it comes to even, especially when it comes to like dates and things like that, yo, something like a first date, bro, you could only know that, yo, this is something serious right here, or something that I can take seriously, off of just like how the reception of my authenticity is received, aka how, you know, this girl is receiving how I really am. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'll fuck with like just spontaneous dates, where it's like, actually in 2025, I don't fuck with dates. Like, I don't fuck with dates. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, just like, just kicking it how we are. You know what I'm saying? But even just like breaking through that barrier is crazy hard in 2025. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you have to have some sort of just branding about you. Well, not branding, but like some sort of aura about you, where it's like something has to sell me to you. You know what I'm saying? Something has to like catch me so that I then be able to dive deep into you. Pause if you're a guy watching this. Unpause if you're a girl watching. Come on, bro. What? You know what I'm saying? Chill out. Watch out. You feel me though? It's like, yo, you gotta have some sort of thing that hooks me, bro, to get in there. You feel me? And so therefore, that's why the competition is high, bro. A whole lot of people is gang niggas is better than you. Gang better than you. You know what I'm saying? Smarter than you, taller than you, more cooler than you, more money than you, swag than you. Come on with it. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like now it's actually the right time to just do away with that whole performative thing, so that you can, you know what I'm saying? So that whoever fucks with, right, the authentic you that is left behind, right? Not left behind, but the authentic you that remains. Whoever is attracted to that, bro, just know that that connection, and if it's authentic, it's forever, bro. Why not? Nice. Saying that's a connection worth keeping, instead of just like, because here's another thing, bro, that made people just like, you know, here's another thing that I believe the social anxiety thing will get even worse unless you think in a certain way that's kind of like deserves, well, that requires a certain level of wisdom for you to just like survive these kind of things. Is that, you know, you got the world of social media, you got the world of people making a living off of numbers, bro, attention, bro. You know what I'm saying? So obviously that thing may translate in real life too, where it's like, how am I looking, bro? How am I presenting myself, bro? I'm like my social media page right now in real life, walking. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody maybe bumps into a comment of mine that probably was interesting in the comments section, and then they're like, whoa, that was interesting, and then they click on my profile, what are they gonna get? Is it gonna be one of those like little 2-second scrolls and then like I'm out? You know what I mean? It's gonna make people even more anxious, like type shit. You feel me? And I'm not saying, you know, people should just like fuck off social media like completely, although that would be a healthy alternative from time to time. You know what I'm saying? Call it a social media fast. And, you know, that's why these things is necessary, bro. Just duck away from things like social media. Duck away from things like your phone. Things, you know, things that are related to brain rot. Things, you know, things of this nature. Because now, all of that thing, you exposing yourself to all of that more than your own authentic self and your own inner, you know, reflections and, you know, visions and just ideas, things like that. Just spend time with yourself. You know, the more you focus on these other external things, bro, that will be your new standard of just like being, and you will never keep up. That's a fact. You'll never keep up. There'll always be something better than you. You don't think you'll be trapped in social anxiety, nigga? You don't think you'll be trapped in there? Feel me? So I feel like, yo, this is a whole lot easier said than done, obviously, but like, you know, just disengaging your focus from just like what the standard should be for you and lean into just like your intuition, bro. terms of okay, what the standard should be for me. Because sometimes even like I'd say like lean into your family or people that are like that you resonate with the most in terms of if you don't have that kind of clear vision about yourself, identity yet, aka you can look up to, you know, your closest cousin, your dad, but I would tread lightly there too, because sometimes your own family members may be, you know, the people that induce even more social anxiety on you, or like they may be the catalyst to why you may even be more, you know, somebody that's socially anxious. I'm yapping too much, bro. I don't think I'm even making sense at this point, you know what I'm saying? But I think we're done here, ladies and gentlemen. Ty Boogie, man, you can go on. Oh shit, Quan, yeah, Quan, let's go.